Right. As I said, we've just gone through it. As I say, I'm Jay from the Online Child Protection Team for Cobra UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm recording. Yeah, for my protection and for yours.
Yeah.
And this could be used in a court of law if needed. Okay. Now you've just admitted that.
Just confirmed that that's you in.
That's you in there.
Yeah. So you actually know what we're here for now, don't you?
Steve, can you get the paperwork out again and show him the child that he's been speaking to?
Put this down for a second. Find what page she's on. Do you know what page she's on?
Right, let's get round the back.
That's at the back.
Yeah. Right. What's your name? And you've been sending these to a child.
No.
You didn't know? Right.
You did know.
Okay. Well, I'm going to raise the camera up anyway. Right. Let's start at the beginning, shall we, Kevin? Right. Let's go across here. Right, that's your profile.
Which is it on? What's the other side?
This is your Facebook. Right.
Here we go.
Facebook.
What does that say there?
It just says me hi. What?
Yeah. Keep going. What does that say there?
Carol, 14.
She's what, sorry?
It says 14.
There you go then. So you knew you were speaking to a child, yeah? Yeah. So do you think it's appropriate what you've been saying?
No.
No? So what was you talking to her in that manner? What's your excuse for speaking to a child like the way you haven't been sending the images that you have?
Well, I don't know. I'm disgusted with myself really for doing it. But I don't know. I think at the time I was probably. I can't really explain, to be honest. It's just unexcusable. But I know.
So you are telling us now that you did acknowledge that this was a child. You knew this was a child during the conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, because we do.
Well, I'll put it this way. I assumed she was a child, but that doesn't necessarily mean she was.
Well,
You believed her to be a child, didn't you?
Yeah, I suppose I did.
Yeah. So you thought you were speaking to a child.
and we haven't told you otherwise.
No.
So.
No, so why do you think that's acceptable to speak to
It's
a
not
child
acceptable.
like that? No? So why do it?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I can't answer that. I ain't got a clue really. I shouldn't have done it. I know I shouldn't have done it. I'm actually disgusted. But I'm not doing it anymore. I'm totally against doing it. I've got daughters that's young. Older.
Yeah, we know about your family and who's in your family and everything like that.
Yeah.
You know, we know you've just come back from a weekend away or a long break, a short break.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
We do our research.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
You know, we don't just come on a whim because you've said hi.
Okay.
Now, how would you feel if someone sent them images to your daughter or your grandchildren?
Yeah, I wouldn't like it.
No.
No.
So
again, I can't explain why.
you know why do it? You've got a wife indoors.
Yeah.
You know, from all accounts, what we've found, you've got a good, nice family.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a half decent job.
Half decent. It's good decent.
Yeah, I use half decent just because some people don't have such a good job as what you've got. You know?
Yeah.
So you've got a good job, pays well.
Yeah.
You don't want for nothing.
Yeah.
You know, you've got a wife, family.
Yeah.
You're wrong, mate.
Who are you?
Do you want to step back on the... Just lean against the thing?
Steve, hold that.
Do you want me to deal with
Why
it?
should he be here?
Okay.
I've got fucking kids myself, mate.
He shouldn't be here.
No, you shouldn't be.
No, he shouldn't. He's been dealt with.
This is
Huh?
why we've...
He's been dealt with.
You know,
So now he's going to be...
This
he's
is the
gonna know.
grief that you bring. Not
Do-
only do you
do you know-
destroy a child,
No,
I don't understand where you're sitting there looking at us as if you want us to have a pity party for you. Yeah, you know, this is what you've done.
Yeah.
You know what? How many more children are you speaking to?
I can't say it. Not.
What, 5?
No, not that many.
3? 4?
1 or 2 maybe. I don't know. I don't know their name or anything.
Are they all in the same sort of manner as this one?
15, 16 probably.
But is it all in the
Still
same
context?
the
What
same
you've been
context
saying
as this?
to that child, are you speaking to them in the same manner?
Jim, where's Jim?
Keep going, mate.
Oh yeah.
Are you speaking to them all in the same manner as
No.
what you spoke to that one? No.
No,
So
I
what,
can honestly say no, I haven't.
so what was so special about this one then?
It
Why
was
did
just
you
a
go to
whim,
the-
probably. It was just something I wanted to. I was.
Yeah, but it's not just a whim, is it? You've sent.
I'm not a paedophile. I'm not anything like that.
What would you call yourself? Send them what you've sent, and you know exactly what you've sent to that child.
Yeah.
You know.
Why on earth are they?
You know, what would you?
Oh,
What would
that
you
camera
class
stick.
yourself?
Let me deal with it.
No, what would you class yourself as? You know, if someone was speaking to your children, and I know your children are older than this,
A pervert, probably.
you know.
Well,
So why does that make you any different?
it doesn't make me any different.
No?
No, it doesn't make me any different.
So what do you think should happen then? If someone was speaking to your children in the manner that you're speaking to that child, and the amount of images that you've sent that child, because you've sent a few, haven't you?
Them for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't done anything else.
Look at your finger over the camera.
No.
He was.
No.
You wanted to meet her today as well, didn't you? But the only reason you called it off was because your wife's at home. She's got the day off.
I don't know which one it is.
Yeah, so you weren't even sure about which one.
You don't even know what child we're talking about, do you?
You do now, don't you?
I do know.
Yeah. So how many more are you speaking
No,
to?
I haven't. I can't say that I've actually spoken to any.
You what?
This is a new thing for me.
A new thing. So when did you start speaking to children? Like, period. Not in this manner, but just speaking to
In
children.
general, no. I mean, spoken to children. Like I said, it's a new thing for me.
Since when? When did you start speaking to them?
Probably early this year.
Early this year.
Yeah.
So you've been doing it for about 8 months.
No, I wouldn't say 8 months. No, I haven't. And that's earlier this year.
So you were talking. Do you know one thing that really grinds me, and that's these people that were talking to kids on lockdown.
Yeah.
That I really despise that.
Yeah.
Yeah. While this world was going through one of the worst pandemics ever. Yeah. You lot are grooming children. You're taking advantage of the children being at home, off of school.
I wouldn't say that.
I would.
Well, yeah, you would, but I wouldn't.
Well, what would you say that was then? If someone was speaking, like I'm going back to.
I'm going back to my
If someone was
I
speaking-
wouldn't be happy.
Yeah. So what would you say? They're taking advantage of her? Or taking advantage of them? Or was it just general chit chat?
A 14-year-old is not necessarily being taken advantage because they know.
How do you know? How
They
do you
do
know?
know what they
How do you know what her past
what
is?
they're doing in there in the first place.
It's irrelevant.
Kevin.
It's
I know
irrelevant
it's- I know
what
it's
she's
irre-
doing in there in the
listen
first
to me.
place.
I know it's irrelevant.
Right, she stated to you straight away within the first.
That
Couple of
site.
screenshots.
I know that site.
Yeah.
Why are they? They should. I understand what you're saying, but they shouldn't be in there in the first place.
What's that?
It's an 18-year-old site.
Oh.
An 18-year-old, not for 14 and that sort of thing.
Right. But how many children do you know
It's a
that
lot
would
in
state exactly?
Really?
So
Steve, can you go and get our other security out of that car? Because he's been told 4 times now.
you know, it's
I'm
not.
going to have my property now vandalised, I presume.
Well, we don't know about that. We've brought you around here out of the way. Do you know what I mean? Oh, obviously.
They've obviously found to know who you are.
Well, they don't know who we are because we're not from around here.
Well, they know somebody. Well, they're in his uniform.
What did you expect us to do? Seriously,
I don't know.
what sort of right do you think?
I don't have any right.
What right do you think you've got after talking to children and sending them penis pictures? Yeah, disgusting videos and everything else. What rights do you think you actually have?
I don't have any right. You're right. I don't have any
Exactly.
right, but it's not nice of what's not happening to me, is it?
Well, no,
It's not nice.
I know,
To be honest, you should be banged up, mate. And the fact of the matter is, yeah, I don't think, yeah, this country is hard enough on people like you. So at the end of the day, you're going to get more rights than what you actually deserve. Yeah, you're going to go to court. You're not going to get the punishment that fits the crime. Yeah. So at the end of the day, yeah, stop feeling sorry for yourself because you'll probably get off lightly.
You know, what made you speak to her in the first place? All the ones you're speaking to. You know? You're a married man.
Yeah.
You know, there's hundreds of sites that you can go on and speak to adults. What drew you to those children?
I don't know.
No?
Honestly, I don't know.
Right, you just...
I mean, maybe I'm an idiot, I don't know. It's something in my head. I certainly don't have things for young kids because I know about my own kids.
Right. So you just woke up one morning and thought, oh no, I'll speak to these kids.
Of course you don't.
So why did you do it then?
I don't know.
So you don't know why you've done it?
I don't know why I did.
So you must have had an urge in that way to speak to a child in the manner that you did. That's as simple as that. There's no other explanation for why you speak to a child in that manner.
Maybe. But as I say,
There's no maybe about it though, is there?
yeah, I've done it. I've stopped doing it now anyway. Not because of your...
No.
I realised what I was doing is wrong.
So have you stopped speaking to all of them then?
I have stopped talking to all of them.
So you told them all, right?
No, I haven't told them. I just haven't gone in there. I've just come out.
Not bothered speaking?
I've just come out.
Right. Have you
What
received
gentleman?
any images?
So what a gentleman you are.
Oh, I know I'm not... No, I'm sorry. But that's just it. I'm completely...
So have you received any images from these children?
Anyway.
Any pictures?
That's a favour.
No.
Could you
No.
go up there
No.
with Jim?
No pictures?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Alright, nice one.
Not pictures of it, only the face, that's it, probably.
Right. What do you use to speak to these children on? Is it just your phone, or do you have a laptop or iPad?
Phone.
Jim?
Can I ask you, yeah, describe to me what an online predator is. What is the definition of an online predator or a paedophile?
Somebody who talks to a young woman, a young girl, I suppose.
So,
So that makes me... I'm ashamed to call myself that, but yeah, I suppose that's what I am.
so when you're sitting there saying about your rights and this and that and everything else, yeah, can you understand now from our point of view where we're standing and we're looking at you and we're thinking, you're a bit of a joker, mate, you're having a draft. You know, all these people around here, they've got children and stuff like that, and...
Do you look at their kids as they walk past
No,
or nothing like that?
no, I'm not like that. I'd never ever do it in real. I'm never ever.
Yeah, but this time...
I know it says that.
This time last year, you would have never thought you'd been sending your penis to 14-year-old kids, would you?
No,
You know,
but
the
I
next
can-
the next
no,
point
but I
would have
can-
been you meeting a child.
No,
Yeah, it would have been.
No chance. No
Well,
chance.
You've just stated that, like, last year you wouldn't have thought you'd have been speaking to children.
I wouldn't have, but
No,
like I said,
and
I
here
would
you
never
are.
ever go
Yeah,
that
but here
far.
you are now.
And maybe you're saying that, but I would never go that far. I know in my mind I would never go that
Yeah,
far.
but a year ago you wouldn't have thought you'd have been sending your penis to a 14-year-old, would you? Did you? Did that enter your mind last year?
No.
No, exactly. So how can you say that it wouldn't go that far?
Let's
Because
be,
that's the
I
next
know
step.
it wouldn't. I know it never would go that far.
let's be honest, right?
I am being
Yeah.
honest, I would never go that
No,
far.
no, let's be honest. Yeah, you arranged to meet this child. Why didn't you meet this child? Because your wife...
I was
wasn't-
not meeting this child for anything like that.
What was you meeting her for?
She was going to meet uptown,
Yeah?
and that was it.
What was you going to do?
Just talk.
Play drafts? Chess?
Chat. We was going to chat, and they were back again. We were going to chat in Cathedral
Steve.
Square.
kids up in his van, that's what he is. Noisy bastard.
Bit of a highly charged area, this one.
You're not going to be happy with you, are they? I take it they are your neighbours.
I don't know them as such, they're not far away from me,
Well, they obviously know, don't they?
They do now.
No. And this is all
This
sweet.
this person I was not going to meet actually. Not
You
here,
was going
anywhere.
to meet.
Yes, I was. I was going to meet her in town,
Yeah, but-
in Cathedral Square,
Yep.
in
Yeah,
public
we know.
view.
We know.
In public
We've
view.
got every single thing that you've said to that child,
Mhm.
and it's all there
Yeah,
in that
okay.
chat log.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said to you at the start, we've done our research. We know who you are.
So, St. Kev, what was you going to do when you met her?
I wasn't going to do anything with her.
So why don't I meet her then? Do you know what I mean? If you was just chatting,
She was coming down from.
don't go and say she said, "Do you want to meet up?" Because she never.
No, I'm not saying she did.
So you said you wanted to meet her?
I think now what. I was going to meet her, as I said, in Cathedral Square, and nothing else more further than that, as far as I can remember.
But then why? You know what you
Just
stated.
to chat.
Yeah, but why? Why? Because the chat states.
Just 14-year-old.
Listen. The chat
knew
states
how old I
completely
was.
different,
Eh?
right? You're saying because of the chat, right?
Mm.
That chat states completely different as to why you wanted to meet her. Right? There's no two ways about it. Yeah, it wasn't just for a hi, how are you? I'll buy you a Coke and a bloody Happy Meal from McDonald's.
No, I was not going to meet her. I was not going to meet her for sex. There was no way I was ever going to do that with her. It might think that I'm there, but there's no way I was going to go that far.
Well, that's where it's leading to in that chat.
That's where it's leading to.
You know,
You incited her to do stuff.
Do you know, Kev, you've really put my mind at ease. Do you know that? I really believe every word you say.
I'm not saying that now.
I was not going to meet her for sex or anything like that. That's for sure. In fact, I would never have turned up. I can tell you that now. I would never have turned up.
So you would have got a 14-year-old child to go all that distance and you not turned up?
No. If you read it properly, she said she was coming down with her auntie.
She's staying.
Somewhere she was coming.
She's staying with a family member,
Yeah, she was coming down here.
and she'd have to
She
get
was
the
going to
train.
go shopping
Yeah.
here in Queensgate. And I was going to meet her in Queensgate, in Cathedral Square. Well, I had no intentions of turning up.
But you insinuated that. You facilitated that meeting.
Steve.
Incinerated.
Don't worry
yeah,
about
you're
him.
right,
Worry about what's
incinerated.
going on behind.
Incinerated, yeah. I never did turn up.
Hello. Yeah, where you are? Oh, you're in the shop. What's down to the country?
Jim,
Yeah, what's
Jim.
with the
Tom, get in charge.
I had-
Group something.
What's that? They're rallying around the corner. Right. What?
It's your fault for that, you know. You should-
Unfortunately, it's my job to sit there and take the punches for you. So you've got nothing to worry about.
I'm ruining myself now.
you know,
But I don't blame it. I don't blame anybody but myself.
you know, if they do come, just squat down there beside that bin.
Right, Steve. Where is Steve?
Steve! You know what this area is like.
I didn't think it was this bad.
Well, what
I
did
lived
you
here for
expect?
30 years.
What did you expect?
38.
38 years.
Yeah, you have. 38. Tell you now.
Thought it was 40.
It's
No,
irrelevant.
you're wrong down that school.
What did you think was going to happen? If you knew someone like me was living in your area, what do you think was going to happen with all the young lads that living around this way with young kids? What did you honestly think was going to happen? They were going to knock on the door, shake your hand, and give you a present? No, you're deluded, aren't you?
No, I'm not deluded.
You
I
must
know
be.
it. No,
You must be. You know, you brought all this on yourself
yeah, I agree.
through your sick fetish, I'll call it. You know? Your attraction to children. Because that's what it is. Because there's no other way of putting it.
The way you do it, you're saying it's fine.
Well-
Like I said, in my mind, I'm
Well,
not.
how is it not an attraction when you've sent this
It's not an
message?
attraction.
How is it not an attraction to what you've said?
It's just stupid. It was a stupid. Think of it,
It's not even stupid, is it? It's just sick and
You
twisted.
call it stupid, but I sick, but I don't agree with that.
But you've done it. You keep saying you don't agree with it, you don't agree with it, but you've done it. This is the issue that you've got to come to terms with in yourself.
Have you actually thought about getting help for this?
So no, because I'm not going to do it. I've only done it a short time, and I don't intend to do it anymore.
Oh right, so it's just a part-time hobby of yours then, is it?
Right.
So what-
It's just time to not.
So what is this just a win? So you just woke up one morning thinking, oh no, I'm just with kids. So where did this stem from?
It's just
Right, let me sort this shit, yeah? Steve, come here.
Okay, you don't take any notes of what he says.
Who are you talking to?
You,
No,
get away.
Don't antagonise.
Hey.
Don't antagonise.
Wait, Leon.
It's gonna make things a far more-
Leon, hey, 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 what's your name? Wesley, hold on to this phone. Keep it trained on him.
Yeah, don't get
Actually, no, yeah, move in close, don't get anybody in view. And just, in case I need to dart
Well,
off.
what did you expect? What did you think was going to happen?
I didn't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know. I thought the sites were all. I thought.
But you knew
I-
straight away. Right,
Ah,
now
hang on a
listen,
minute.
listen. Straight away, in there she told you her age.
That's
right?
insinuation,
Now,
right?
It's
What?
irrelevant.
What?
You believe. Don't butt me. Straight away, she told you her age. Right? Now,
But there's a
what
lot of
was
fakes in there.
Irrelevant. It's irrelevant. She told you she was 14. If I told you I was 21, you'd still speak to me and that's fine, wouldn't you? If I told you I was 13, you should believe that that person is 13.
What you get up to? Say
Oh, she wants to see what you get up to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you should have believed.
Disgusting.
You should have believed straight away when that person told you their age.
I go and get the what's name, the yarn as well, in here.
There you go, and then do that.
Is that your partner? Or?
That's my wife.
Sorry, baby.
That's all right, darling.
Sorry, babies.
Huh?
Do you know what I mean?
Where do you get these bloody ideas from? Huh? You make me sick, you do. You wait when the line get to know you. What shall bloody say? That's Liam. Kim Keneally's
So your
son.
wife knows the people here. How did you think you was going to get away with this?
So what is the now? What is the problem now?
Police have been called. They're going to come. They will come and participate in questioning. Do you know what I mean? What's the first thing you should have done? As soon as they turned around and told you their age, what is the first thing you should have done?
Stop talking to
You shouldn't have even stopped talking to them.
No,
I should have-
don't.
What should you have done? I want to hear it from your voice. I know
Why
what
he's doing this.
you should do,
Exactly.
but what should you have done?
Tom.
No, it's okay. Disgust me, Kevin.
You know,
Huh?
what should you have said?
You should have said go away.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What else should you have done?
Reported it.
What else should you have done?
Hello there, police please.
What else should you have done? You've got two, right? There's one more thing you should have done.
Left the site.
No, you should have blocked them. Or didn't you? Why did you carry on? Because you
Is that
had
what
a
you
fancy.
get up to?
Yeah, no worries. If it kicks off, yes.
Huh?
Yeah?
Should have gone.
Why didn't you? You had all the time in the world.
Yes, all right, I did.
Do you know what I mean? As soon as that age was mentioned,
Yeah.
you should have warned them straight away, told them, blocked them, deleted them,
Yeah.
reported them to the site. But no, you chose to send them a dick pic and tell them to masturbate, or try to teach them to masturbate. Yeah? Where is that doing the right thing?
It's not doing the right.
It's not doing the right thing, is it? It's far from doing the right thing. It's sick.
It's sick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But yet you carry on.
Huh? You carry on. Why you carry on?
I can't
Why?
explain, Katie.
What you can explain?
I
Huh?
Yeah, his wife's here at the moment,
He's
just
got
having a
14-year-old.
go at him. If anyone knows where we are, can they just
I don't know,
please
I
keep
don't know,
away
I
from the
don't-
area and keep away from his property because his wife and he's got family who live there, so it's nothing to do with them. They know nothing about it. It's just
Right.
heard her.
Sounds like a unit's on its way down.
It's not acceptable, is it?
You need to apologise to your wife.
Not to me, to his children. What are they going to say when they find out? Huh? I put up with a lot of... Is this the man? I married him since 74.
Wow.
Huh?
Well, you've just destroyed over 30 years. Yeah.
Unbelievable, Kevin.
Was it 46 years ago?
Huh? Yes.
Yeah. 46 years you're thrown down the drain. Why did you do that? You're an idiot.
Right, happy days. Right, I've got a unit here now. I'm going to pass the phone over to Steve, and I can show the police the evidence.
Well done, Kevin. Well done. So what will
Can
happen
you hold the
to
phone
him?
properly, Steve?
Yeah, I just don't want to press any buttons.
Well, I don't like it. I've got it. Nice.
Yeah,
If any
Liam,
other decoys have got in, his name is David Murphy. Sorry, Kevin Murphy.
I would not believe
Could you
it.
just get all the if you could message page, please. Are you okay with us?
You good?
Still to do this, or would you like us to move away?
Thank you.
Would you like us to move away now?
Yes, please.
Yep, no problem. Please.
Oi! You don't know what the score is at the moment.
Straight 6, there's a piece here.
Well, we will find out, won't we? Right. I see all badges and everything else and handcuffs. What's going on? And why are we all here about notifying the police first? If that makes sense.
Because when you're notified,
Oh, right, really? Okay. So what's going on then? I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to realise, don't say please don't do anything. We have a limited resource. I'm a traffic cop who's come off the motorway for this. So, no, I'm saying, you said there's no response. So, that's appreciated. Right, police.
well, take it out with your superior.
Government, I suppose.
Jim. Sorry.
Right. Okay. You good?
No need for them to speak to the client.
Okay. Right. So what is the situation?
Yes, we're just trying to sort out what happened.
Right. Yep.
Someone give him a sack, man. He looks desperate. Someone give him a cigarette. I'll give him a point joint.
Right, sorry about the peace and quiet. Jay's just dealing with a policeman that's turned up not very happy with what we're doing. Apparently he's just come off the motorway as a traffic cop, but at the moment the individual has been spoken to by PCSO while Jay is giving the information to the constable that's turned up.
Where is the chappie?
Unfortunately, hold the phone.
I put my bag, you let me have 5 minutes.
Can't we got
Got 1 minute. Please, I'm sure going to come where he is. Alright, sorry.
No, he won't. No, he'll go and roll forward.
That's in there, innit?
Listen.
Then that's in it.
He's been texting 14-year-olds. Come and see him.
No, we can't let you go up.
No, this is my son-in-law.
Then the police, no, police investigation. If the police allow you,
I know where you live.
if the police allow you forward, then you can step forward. After that point, I cannot let you
I will burn that house down.
Don't touch me again, man, please.
Yeah, yes. No. He gets out, his house gets burnt down. I can do what I want. This is my evidence. I can do what the fuck I want. We'll see, won't we? We will see. Your husband done.
You got more units turning up, or?
Yeah, so if he comes past these, we'll get a face full of spray. You can shout.
Don't lock him up. I'm burning this house down. Me, my fucking self. Well, I'll make sure you're in it.
PCSO's just walked off because there's a geezer giving some aggravation, so I'm just here standing by the oh, he's come back.
Right, guys, it's getting a little bit heated around this area.
That's the individual speaking with me. Having a go at you.
What's that?
Having a go at you.
Yeah, I know.
It's frustration, but you don't spit at people.
Who spat at who?
Spat at the lady.
Who did?
Even at me. Oh, yeah, it covered some of us.
Really?
Yeah. It's all on body cam. Spat, made threats to burn the house down.
You cannot say like that. I burned the house down.
You say the police are talking to the predator at the moment. The evidence has been shown. The police are happy with the evidence that's been shown. I want to say a massive well done to Katie. Unfortunately, we weren't really able to get her on call because of everything that was going on around us. It's been quite heated. I've had to get 4 or 5 people away as we've gone along. Yeah, it's quite a highly charged little sting, actually, to be honest. Gets the blood flowing, doesn't it? Say if anyone knows where we are or the property or anything else, please stay away from it because his poor wife is absolutely distraught. It's really not fair on her. And this is the sad thing about it when people do things like this. People don't see the after effect of the family, the wife and everything else. It's devastated them, absolutely devastated.
Bring the van down here, please.
Yeah, we've got 3 units down here, and I think we've got more units coming down as well.
There's cement in your car in.
Who is? No, they're not. That's cool. Cool, wow. This is a...
Didn't know how to lock your doors down.
That's
So
all right, mate.
like
That's all right, mate. It's a bit lively here, isn't it? So there he goes anyway into the police van. I think probably best for his own protection, to be honest.
Yeah, everyone seems to be out, mate, don't they?
Yeah.
Right, we can't show no more. Basically, there's no getting into the bag. There's right, I think it's right on there and it's one.
Why did you not tell me in the first place? Why did you have to keep it a secret? I am his mom.
Yeah.
Right, guys, he's in custody.
Right.
Make your way to Fultwood Police Station, because obviously we're going to need to be taking statements from you and getting all your evidence.
Don't you want to take the evidence with you?
Well, I can give it to this, but at the end of the day, you've done all this interrogation. The officers, as in CID, like I say, I'm a traffic officer. I'm not going to be taking evidence in relation to this back onto the motorway.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No problem. Yeah. Right.
not gonna take
Okay,
you
guys.
long,
I'm going to come
where
off
we
for the
come from?
moment.
Where we travel down from?